regret that. Yeah. I really feel like I'm actually ruining it, but I started, so I feel like I have to do a bit more to it. I'm not going to completely color everything, but I do feel more has to be done to get the point. Okay, this is supposed to be green, but working on the manila file folder really changes the look of the color. Like, to me, this looks like it is. I thought I had a green. Never mind. Denise has gone crazy. This is the green I thought I had, which actually does look like green. Ignore what I was saying earlier. Ignore the crazy lady. I really liked it better before I started this, but you know, what can you do? I don't even know what I'm going to use this for. I feel like I'm really about to wreck it, even though I love this color. The way I see it, I can always do it again. I know it won't be exactly, but if I liked the way it looked before color, I can always do a close replica. Yeah, I'm just going to continue coloring that in off camera. That's a Simon Says stamp grid background. I'm taking this Tim Holtz numeric stencil, and I'm gonna stencil some numbers on there. And I'm going to do it in black paint. Since I added black, I'm going to add more black, and maybe it'll just make everything come together. Because this is taking on a completely different look than I had planned. And I'm going to let it go over the previous stuff as well. Oh, that backwards? Did I did. Of course I did. I feel like the more I do to it, the more I'm disliking it, which is not good. I really don't want to add more numbers, but I'm gonna make this at least blend in with the rest of it. And because I don't like it, I'm gonna go over it with something else. Maybe more white paint, push it back. I think this file folder is going to be like, people are going to be, so what happened to that file folder? What'd you end up using it for? Oh, that ended up in the garbage because I didn't like it. Yeah. I just don't like it. Like, I really, really don't like it. Like, really, really. You get that I don't like it. I feel like it's the black. I think the black was just too much. I say that, and I've been having this strong desire to add black and white stripes, like big black and white stripes. Well, I feel like I have nothing to lose because I don't like it at this point, so it really doesn't matter what I do anymore. What do I have to lose, right? Don't want to get it on the back because I still like the back. I do like that more. Don't like that. But now I don't have to worry about the other thing, and I can do whatever I want. Hey, I like it so much better turned that way. Why is that? I'm still not sure what to do with it. I don't like it in half for an album. Okay, so I'm wanting to make this into some sort of mini album, like a somewhat junk journal style, but I don't want too many pages because ideally I would like for this to be something that I actually use and finish. I am awful for making albums and that's it, because I just love making albums and then I don't use them. But I would actually like to use this, have it sitting out on the island and doing things with it. So I'm pretty sure I recorded me gluing these down. I used matte medium, which I am not used to using as a glue. I'm trying to remember what I used to use it for. I really can't remember. But I am not used to it. All that slipping and sliding. That was a pain. So I'm trying to, I want, for papers inside, I want some different things, but I also want just regular paper too. So I was looking in drawers and I came across, like, I don't know, there's things that I'm pretty sure must have been from somebody's class, like me following along and stuff, because this is not something I would normally do. This reminds me of like Lisa, or maybe even Laura. Laura Dean. Like, so I have this. This is me. This is such a cool print too. That's a very cool gel print, and that's the original. That is not a photocopy. I have pieces of file folder. Oops. Like I have mark making on dictionary paper and stuff, and that's not a me thing. That's, to me, I feel like that was me doing a class. Definitely want to put these in here, because you could add layers on top of this and it would be good. So I definitely want to add that in. These are just little bits, so that's no good. I could use that. I mean, they've been sitting in the drawer for so long, so why not stick them in an album, right? I don't think that's a good size. Might add that one in there too. Coffee dyed papers. Love this. Put that one in there. These are gorgeous. I don't know how many I'll want to use, but I'll put a couple of those over there. So I don't want too many pages in the album. This must be pulled from a Dilutions journal. Laura Dame's class. So I have a feeling a lot of that was from her. If I could only remember that class. That was cool. A lot of cool stuff there. I also have this little field book with, I mean, it's pretty simple pages, but I love it. I don't know if I can fit one of those in there. I thought I could put this in there. I don't think I'm gonna put this in there. And I thought I could put a doily. This is not even open. I have such a mess on my desk. I'm gonna clean off my desk a little so I have more room. Okay, I feel a little better now. So I'm just gonna simply start folding papers in half to add in. And maybe my paper trimmer for some. Ooh, I could just probably cut that one in half. How big is it? It is 11 and a half. So 10 and a half, 10 and 10 and a half. 5 and a half, 5 and 3/4 roughly. Oh, it didn't cut. There we go. Close. Wouldn't want these together though, because they're too similar. Like, there's nothing to them. Trim a bit off the bottom because it's plain and boring. And then do the same with the top. So pretty. Might have this one as a shorter page. I love this paper. I like to know what paper I was using. Or if it's regular paper all stained with coffee. Like, I love the texture of this paper. And again, I'm not putting all these together like this. I'm just creating a pile. This is so pretty. How do I want to use this? I love this against the blue. That may have to be an outer page so I can show it off. Okay, this is already becoming a lot of pages. I don't want too many, so I'm skipping some. I do want some of this in here though, because this is cool. So part off about here. This one. Okay, let's see. Wanted that on the outside. I'm going to do it all in one signature too, so I don't want to have to fuss with doing signatures and sewing it in or anything. I'm going to flip this one the other way. I feel like I want this close to the middle with that and that in the center. So now maybe I'm going to trim some of that off. Throw in a piece of dictionary paper. And see, a fair amount of white. Something to break up. It's more brown and manila is going in, so I want something to break that up. And that, and that. I love the sound of this. That's a thick book. That's thicker than I was planning. But that is a neat, messy looking book. So this needs to be trimmed down. Which, I'm going to try these. I'll do it longer first in case it looks weird and tacky. Ooh, I know what I could use. A deco, like an edge punch. Pretty edge. These oldies. So pretty. How much do I need cut off? That's kind of cool sticking out there. So in order to get the pretty edge, I need to cut off some. And then I can do the punch. So pretty. It's been a long time. Excuse my head. I have to line it up. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. I love that. And that one I'll leave plain. And then we have the other end of this one. Trim that off. I'll find a different punch. I have this simple scalloped one. If you push really hard, it's supposed to give indentations of little circles too, but I never push hard enough for it. Oh well. Okay. So that was that. And this was on the inside of that. I am liking this. Okay. I'm going to break up. There's a lot of short stuff in around the middle, but not anywhere else. That's the same. Maybe I'll take this. I got black and white. Put that in there. So let's see if we have a good variation, like in length and textures and everything. Feel like have white and white. Okay, I think we're good. Let's do the doily. Do I want to cut some off each end, or do I want to leave it rounded on one end and cut off some of the top? Awesome. Okay. I have a long reach stapler that is going to bind this album for me. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not too thick. I gotta see how that staples first, like if I like where exactly the staple comes out. So if I put that right up, no, I need to go in further. And that was too far the other way. I wish there was a way to tell. Ooh, that one did it. So I'm just going to, I just marked how far past the crease it was in order to get the center, and hopefully that'll help. Hopefully. Wish me luck. Oh, it's pretty darn close. As long as they, yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think I need one in the middle too. Seems to be fine. I mean, I can always go back and staple the middle if while I'm working in it. Ooh, this one's barely gone through the whole way. It's not going to stay. God. I'm doing just awful. I have a staple remover. But I cannot find it. Pain in the ass. Actually, those went in all the way really well, so I'm gonna remove this one. I got right on the spine, so I'm gonna remove these actually. Ouch. Did I ever tell you the story when I was in, I don't know what grade it was, somewhere around between 5 and 8. It was in music class and I was stapling papers, I don't know why, and I stapled my finger. And the staple was actually in my finger and I had to pull it out, and I had to, you know, work around the bent edge and everything and pull it out of my finger. It was not good. I had a trail of blood from the music room to the bathroom, which was on opposite ends of the school. It's funny, the thing like that, I'll remember that, I think, forever, because that was crazy. It was more the having to remove the staple that like really sticks with me. So I'm gonna try. I wish I knew how I lined it up to get that one there. Oh, I did it! And it's all the way through. So I'm going to find something that I can really push down on the ends of those because it's sticking up a little, and that's what I scraped my thumb on. So I'd like to prevent that from happening again. So I'm just pushing down the edges. That's perfect. Because staple is crazy. Like, they're just little tiny things, but they hurt. She's a little thick. So a little flip through. And we even have a pocket where we can do something with it. So you could close that pocket, like if you want to use it for a pocket, then you can actually close the ends, staple it, glue it, however you want to do it. And if you get to this and you don't want a long page, just fold it. And then you have to flip it. This is my favorite. I just like the sound of them. And I love these too. Okay, now you guys have to hound me. If you don't see me using this, then you get on my back and give me heck. Because this is not my normal thing. This is not something I would normally play in something like this. I see other people do it and I think it's beautiful, but it's not a me thing. So I don't know how this is going to go. See, and now seeing this, what was becoming really ugly, I still really like it folded out like that, getting the whole view, but it's not so bad now that we have it folded and cut and everything. And we got a mini album. And it all started with this piece of paper. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.